Hi, scholars. We're going to get ready to do some math today, and this is little fun math. So let's go ahead and share the screen, and we're going to be creating 2D shapes. So our goal today is 2D shapes. I want you to think, what do you think 2D shapes are? Well, when we have 2D shapes, what we're doing is we are looking at the shape and we are creating it with another dimension. So we have a square, we've got our triangle. We're going to look at this example. And if you have, now today I don't have yarn, but I have ribbon. You can use ribbon or yarn. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make this square over here. So I know a square has one, and I'm going to go ahead and cut mine. So you have a choice. You can try to tape it down or just build it. It's a way that we can build it, right? And I know that a square has 4 equal sides. So when I cut my string, I'm gonna make sure that I have the bottoms together, and then I'm gonna fold it. And I'm gonna bring it down to the bottom so that it's equal. So let's see if this worked. Okay. So for my string, oops, and I have one more. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make a square. Oh, mine's a little bit big. Let's see. So we might overlap. So a square would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 equal sides is a square. So I went ahead and I built it. Now, after I built it, my yarn's gonna come off my paper. So what I wanna do is I'm just gonna draw it after I built it. So I drew it, I built it, now I'm gonna draw 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 corners. You know that equals a square, right? Okay, let's look at the next one. Now I have a triangle. So now that I already have it cut, I'm gonna build it. Okay, and bring this up. So a triangle's got 3 sides. I'm gonna build it with my yarn or my string or a straw or a pipe cleaner. And if you don't have it, that's okay. You can just look with me. So I'm gonna bring this up. All right. And a triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides. So after I build it, I'm going to draw it. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna add my sides and my corners. Now my last one I have is a rectangle. So let's look at that rectangle. Now rectangle is going to be tricky because a rectangle is too long, right? Too long, and then I need to cut too short. So I'm going to fold it in half. And that way when I cut it, it'll be the same size. And cut that in half, and I'm going to build it. All right. So I have my 1 and I have my 1. All right. So what we are doing is we are building, and then after we're done building, we're going to push it off. We're going to go ahead and draw it. We're going to count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to count the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy, right? That's kind of fun. Now we can also do it with a straw. So I'm going to take my pieces and move it to the side. And now let's go ahead and look at the paper that you guys have. So we'll start on the side, and it wants us to look at the shape. So we see that it's a square, right? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to build it. 1, 2, I think mine were a little too long, so I'm gonna cut these ones. And I'm just going to build it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, if you don't have stuff to build it, it's okay. But if you do have stuff to build it, this is kind of fun, right? Building our shapes. So square is going to have 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now if you don't want to draw it, if you want to tape it on your paper or glue it on your paper, you can do that. But I'm afraid I'm just going to go ahead, and for me, I'm going to draw it so that way I don't make a big mess. So I'm going to scoot it off. I'm going to look and see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make it nice big square. Okay, my next shape is a triangle. So remember, a triangle is going to be too long. I'm sorry, not a triangle, rectangle. Too long, too short. So I'm going to build it. I'm going to build my rectangle, and if I need to cut it to make it a little more even, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to build it. After I build it, I'm going to move it to the side. I'm going to draw it. And you know what? I really want us to go back and draw those lines and those corners so we can remember that as a square, 4 sides, 4 corners. Rectangle, too long, too short, 4 corners, right? And this is our last shape, and our last shape is a triangle. And when I look at it, I'm going to get ready to build it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. After I build it, I can tape it or move it to the side. And I'm going to draw my next shape. 3 sides, 3 corners. All right, let's go ahead and look at the back. And on the back, we're just practicing again. We're practicing making those squares. So I'm going to practice doing it. And this time I'm going to actually use my straw. Okay. So I'm going to use different pieces. Oops. Those straws are a little crazy. They pop very easily. So let's look at this one. So if I built it with straws, 1, 2, 3, 4, I need to make sure that I cut it the right length. Okay, there you go. And I have my square. I might need to cut it a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to push it to the side. And I'm going to draw my square to the sides, to the corners. Okay, then I'm going to build the next one. I'm going to build it. It doesn't have to be perfect. After I'm done building, I'm going to push it off. I'm going to draw my sides and my corners. Then I'm going to make my next one. I might need to do some other pieces. 1, 2. Okay, this one's a little bit tricky. Let's see if we can get them all in. I think we're going to have to do this one with the ribbon. So I'm going to skip this one because I'm going to go over here and I can build this one with my straws, right? All right, so hold on, we're going to build it. And after we build it, we push it off and then we're going to make it. So remember, you can use straws, you can use pieces of paper, you can use ribbon, you can use string. If you want to use your shoelaces, you can, but do not cut them. Just use them to measure if you want. And then my last one, I'm going to build, and then I'm going to draw. So I'm going to move this to the side. And then don't forget, when you are done, I want to see you draw it. Don't forget to show me your sides and your corners. Okay. And this is some fun math we get to do today. I can't wait to see your creations.